Do you wonder why the cost for a particular 1 ounce silver round is listed for $2 over spot, and while one coin is $3 over spot, another is $5 over spot for the same amount of silver? Or how about, what does spot price mean, and where can I see the spot price myself? In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to make your first silver purchase, from defining the different products and terminology used in the industry to what sets the price of silver, and even which types of silver to purchase. In this short video, I answer how to buy silver as a new or beginner stacker. The most important thing to almost everybody is price. How is silver evaluated in terms of price point? Spot price is based on raw materials that haven't been refined and made into rounds, bars, or coins yet. Minting, packaging, distributing, and dealer costs generally are not included in the spot price. However, you will notice different dealers use different sources for spot price. Kitco is the community standard and is what most stackers in the community reference for spot price. However, you will notice different dealers use different sources for spot price, usually depending on who their distributor uses. Many online dealers use their own formula, which might include some of the packaging and distribution costs, but is usually very close to the Kitco ask price. Silver comes in many sizes, shapes, and designs. Many investors select a mix of silver coins, bars, and rounds because of personal reasons. They like the aesthetics of the design or to diversify their ounces in smaller and larger denominations. There are generally 4 types of silver worth considering. Generic rounds refer to privately minted bullion with simple designs produced by non-government entities, while bullion encompasses any precious metal product valued primarily for its metal content, including both government-issued coins like the American Silver Eagle and privately minted rounds, meaning generic rounds, a type of bullion with a lower premium due to their lack of unique design and government backing. Essentially, generic signifies a basic non-branded bullion round. Generic rounds are most often found in the 1 ounce size, which contains the same full troy ounce of silver as a 1 ounce bullion coin. They may be part of a series that is continually produced, or they may be one-off limited edition commemoratives celebrating specific world events, movies, sports franchises with a limited mint run. Generic rounds usually carry a lower premium than government-issued bullion coins because the designs and quality vary greatly compared to sovereign minted coins. There are literally thousands of different silver round designs, making them collectible, much like baseball or Pokemon cards. Collectibles may be touted to naive investors as worthy of an exorbitant premium over spot price because of their scarcity and limited edition features. However, buyers rarely recover that premium when this type of round is sold back into the marketplace. They're cheaper than bullion coins, and I believe they may have a place in your portfolio. Second type of silver bullion is government-issued coins. They carry the backing of their government as to quality and purity and are readily recognizable, making it easy to authenticate. It's easy to confuse coins and rounds. Though silver coins and rounds share similarities, they carry fine differences you should know about. Bullion coins are most commonly found in the standard 1 ounce size and are widely available and accepted around the globe. Other sizes include 30 grams, 2 ounces, 5 ounces, and even 10 ounces. The main advantage of the smaller sizes is their liquidity. If you need cash, most any dealer will buy your 1 ounce coins, but you might have trouble quickly moving that 10 ounce maple leaf or collectible numismatic. What you pay for a coin is the spot price per ounce for silver on that day. Added to this is the premium charged by the mint. In a sale, it works the other way. The premium is deducted from the price you receive. Premiums are sensitive to supply and demand. Generally, when demand is low, so is the premium. So that's the best time to buy. When silver coins are flying off the shelves or when supplies lag, the premiums tend to escalate, which is a good tip. Always buy when spot price is on the way down, never when it's up, unless you're dollar cost averaging, of course. The third type of silver in our list is silver bars. They have a rectangular shape and, depending on the weight of the bar, can vary in thickness. Both bars and coins contain the same amount of silver by weight. Most bars come in a purity of 0.999 fine, 99.9% pure, the same as a silver eagle, or 0.9999 fine, which is 99.99% pure, the same as a Canadian maple leaf. Here are the main things to know about silver bars. So the biggest advantage to silver bars is that they carry lower premiums than coins because they have less intricate designs and are larger. Thus, they are easier and less expensive to manufacture. You get more ounces for your currency. However, they are less liquid than coins. For instance, if you take one to your local coin shop to sell, they may not want to buy it for any number of reasons, but bars can be an efficient and convenient way to store larger holdings by weight. Silver bars from any reputable mint will have the manufacturer's stamp and serial number on it, which is generally sufficient for verification when you sell. However, as noted, the sale of large bars could be a problem if they're physically in your possession, making owning large bars in storage more preferable. With bars, you can reduce your cost by going bigger. When you go bigger in the precious metal markets, it's going to be a lower spot price or premium over spot. This is 10 ounces of pure silver side by side with 1 ounce. These aren't much cheaper or much more affordable than these right now. With current market conditions and premiums, they're pretty close to the same. If I'm going with 1 ounce rounds versus a 10 ounce bar, I'm going with a 1 ounce round due to the fact that I can sell these a lot easier one by one. I don't have to sell a 10 ounce bar. I can just pull one ounce round out and get some cash. Other sizes of bars include 5, 20, 1 kilo, which is 32.14 troy ounces, 100 ounces, and 1,000 ounce bars. The cheapest way you can possibly buy silver is the 1,000 ounce bar, and it's going to be 25 to 50 cents under spot. And back in the day, it was actually at spot. The thing to keep in mind here is when you go back to resell anything larger than a 10 ounce bar, you're going to start taking a price hit. Your dealer is probably going to pay spot or above on your 10 ounce bars, but on kilos, 100 and 1,000 ounce bars, you're probably going to actually take a loss in terms of spot price. However, remember, if you go bigger, it's going to be cheaper. You also need to hold it longer or be watching the market like a hawk and be able to make the accurate call to sell. And the fourth type of silver to collect is junk silver. So-called junk silver coins are misnamed. 90% or constitutional is a much better name that is also used to define these coins. They're anything but junky. They are simply U.S. dimes, quarters, and half dollars issued in 1964 and earlier. Junk silver circulated freely in commerce during that time period and were the last precious metal coins to do so. Their accumulated wear gives most of them a less than brilliant look, hence the descriptor junk. After 1964, they were discontinued and replaced by coins using a cupro-nickel alloy. Unlike modern bullion coins and rounds, junk silver is not pure, but they are 90% silver. Thus, they are priced accordingly in the market as per their metal content. Lots of people ask for fractional ounces of silver. The way to get fractional silver is to buy 90% constitutional or junk silver. 90% is technically fractional silver. Any U.S. dimes, quarters, or half dollars minted in 1964 and earlier. So if you're looking at your change, make sure to be looking for anything below 1964. And again, it's quarters, dimes, and half dollars. Now, 90% has a low upfront investment. They offer low premiums over spot price, making them an affordable investment. They have long-term viability as they are rare U.S. coinage containing pure silver content. Junk silver is also easily identifiable. Most junk silver coins do not need an evaluation to see if they're the real deal. They are recognizable to most people as as they resemble the current silver coins we use today. It will likely never lose investment demand. The most common size of silver products are 1 ounce in size. There are 1 ounce generic rounds, which are the most affordable option at anywhere between spot price and $2 over spot at this time. And there are 1 ounce American Silver Eagles, Maples, Britannias, which right now have a premium of anywhere between $3 and $5. However, the American Eagles have had a premium of over $20 during the COVID years. Pretty incredible, huh? A lot of people like U.S. government-backed silver coins. However, at the end of the day, they are both 1 ounce of silver. Again, the difference between an eagle and a round is the eagle also has an actual dollar amount on it. So this is technically worth $1 USD. Rounds do not. This has no actual dollar amount stamped and is not backed by a sovereign government, which is one reason that although they have a higher premium, they also have a bigger demand. People sometimes want the security of it being backed by the dollar, which that's a whole other issue altogether. Let's be honest, if at some point this is worth $1 USD and silver is less than that, we have a much bigger problem than worrying about how beautiful this coin is. If you're looking for recommendations, go with 1 ounce rounds. They are more cost effective as you're closer to spot price and the premium is much less than these. And at the end of the day, you're getting 1 ounce of silver. So if you can get this for a more affordable price, I would skip this and go straight to the generic rounds. In regards to where to purchase silver, physical silver, there are a couple of options, one of which is a local coin shop. This is probably your best option, and if you spend time to get to know your local coin shop dealer, might also be the absolute lowest cost option. However, your mileage may vary. You can also purchase silver products or precious metal products from online dealers. There are a handful that I use frequently and that I trust. Old Precious Metals, Bullion Exchanges, Hero Bullion, LibertyCoin.com, Monument Metals, SD Bullion, and here recently, Summit Metals. When you're buying locally, it's going to be cheaper. Check out the reviews on Google. 5 stars is always a good key, and then read through some of them and determine your course of action. When you walk into a coin store, you want to pay with cash. Cash is king in most businesses, and especially in this one. If you want to walk out with your product that day, and if you want to get a lower price, occasionally you will have a dealer that will work with you and actually consider going down a little bit based on the fact that you're using cash. Credit cards typically aren't accepted in most bullion shops. Some will accept credit cards, but they will also charge you a 4% fee and occasionally will actually hold your merchandise. The best advice that I can recommend is for you to buy according to your budget. Buy a 1 ounce coin and a 1 ounce round. Buy the lowest cost round and an American Eagle. Get them in your hand, feel them, take a look at them, and appreciate them. And then buy more, depending on which one you like the best. Okay, as we wrap up, it's time for Turbo's tip. I actually have 2 tips today. So both of these are related to buying from your local coin shop. Number 1, always ask for a better deal. The deal is never done until it's on paper and you've paid. So if you have the chance, ask for a lower rate. Sometimes there's an option for a bit of a price decrease. And number 2, which I use every purchase, ask for your change in 90% silver. This is an easy way to acquire 90% without even targeting it. So let's recap a little bit. There are 3 things when you're buying silver you should be looking for. Number 1, stick with bullion coins, bars, and rounds. Some of the coins I like are American Silver Eagles and Canadian maple leafs. There are also Britannias, Krugerrands, Philharmonics, Kangaroos, all from different sovereign countries. With rounds and bars, my recommendation is if you can get 1 ounce rounds, the same as 10 ounce bars or 5 ounce bars, go with the 1 ounce rounds. And number 2, buy the popular bullion forms. Avoid unmarked, off-weight, or oversized bars and rounds. And number 3, buy whatever offers the lowest premium to accumulate as many ounces as possible. Okay, guys, with that, we're going to wrap up. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Please see this video here or this playlist here for more videos on my stacking journeys, recommendations, discoveries, etc. Also, please subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. And with that, you guys stack with purpose, and Turbo's out.